Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video and welcome to my channel. Please take a second to hit the subscribe button below if you like what you see and enjoy the video. If you want to help support my channel, check out my shop link down below.
Jam shot. Baez has to worry about the bat, and he couldn't make a play.
Unbelievable. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I've not ever seen that before.
Well, there really wasn't a whole lot he could do about it. I mean, that barrelhead was coming at him. Just a great pitch by Garcia.
And then Mikey stepped on the bat.
And then he steps on the bat, his foot gives away, and he winds up having to eat it. Ronnie Garcia's got to be thinking, what the heck is going on? This inning's working against me. Bat comes back into play, and here he takes a shuffle step and steps on it. Loses his footing.
You know, you can get hurt.
Baddoo breaks for second. Trivino's throw into the runner, and they got him. Gimenez did a great job to hold on to that throw as it was tailing right into Baddoo. And Baddoo is a little slow getting up.
That.
Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable.
The ball hit him, and then Gimenez was able to catch it and tag him.
Are you kidding me?
It looked like, I was wondering how he caught that ball.
That's amazing. Connor Falefa going and is in there with a stolen base. IKF. Whoa. What's going on? What happened there? Connor Falefa was safe and started trotting back to first and was tagged out. What happened? Semien looks in disgust that he didn't get the call. And IKF just left the bag and got tagged out.
1-2. Might have broken a bat right there, and that's going to drop in front of Thomas. Castro hustling into third. And it's a pair of two-out base runners for the Pirates. Have you ever played with a phone in your pocket?
No. I mean, we didn't have cell phones back when I played. I don't understand that even a little bit.
It's Rodolfo Castro's apparently playing with his phone. Hey, you take it.
Here it comes. Runner goes from first to swing and a miss. Ooh, and Heim tried to stop the throw. Instead, it squeezed out of his hand. The throw back to him, and they get him. Caballero gunned down at the plate on an oopsie.
Put it in the playbook. Make it a new play going forward. This is amazing to see from Jonah Heim, as you mentioned, tried to stop himself, and Corey Seager basically fielding a ground ball thrown from Jonah Heim.
High fly ball, center field. Kiermaier looks, see ya! Another one over the batter's eye. A monster shot by Judge, and boy did the Yankees need it. 2-run home run and a 5-3 Yankee lead.
I think it might have done it to the restaurant area. I'm not sure. That had to feel good for him. My gosh, that was just a monster blast.
Oh, there you go.
Well, he broke the maple leaf.
Olivares towers one. Deep left field. This game is tied. But now, that video board is smoking.
He's burned the house down with that home.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to put out a light, too.
Man, oh, man. That's a charge right there. 111. Take that, board.
Torkelson rips one foul. That home run distance, but just pulled it. Did some damage on the Joe Mauer number. Look at that.
Yeah. Talked about how hard he's been hitting the ball.
When we were chatting with Michael McHenry at the top of this inning, Christian Walker at the plate, ball coming right at you. And that thing's moving.
Man, that is something else. How does that not break?
I don't know.
Fletcher launches one toward the pole. Dominic Fletcher, goodbye! His first big league home run. Number 1 for Dominic Fletcher.
Did he step on this one? Looked like a slider that stayed on the inner third of the plate and down just a little bit. Got all of that one. Hit it up there above the pool in right center field. Look where it ended up. I don't know whether that's guacamole or sour cream or salsa. It looks like guacamole.
Run. Luis Robert in the air, left field, well struck, and it's stuck in the wall. Burleson puts his hands up in the air immediately, and it's a double for Robert, just wedging the ball in the fence. How do you do that?
You have to hit it in the exact perfect spot, because otherwise it's bouncing back to him, maybe back by him.
Nick reaches down and dunks it into left field. Walker's home. Longoria's right behind. McCarthy flying into third. And Nick Ahmed has a stand-up 2-run double.
Boy, a couple big 2-out hits here. You get one from Christian Walker to shoot that double, and then look at that one. He just picked that one off the ground.
Just talked about
it
how
hit the ground.
He's had a knack of doing this all season long. That's an Ichiro right there.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah, that's a stickball hit right there. That's Willie Mays in the streets.
0-2 to Sanchez. It's down the line. Perdue hustling after it, won't get there. Slamming on the brakes at second is Cave. Sanchez got jammed, much like he did on the 4th inning on his ground ball, but he got that lofted to the outfield grass.
The label, but Sanchez strong enough to muscle it into left field.
Look at the swing.
I thought it hit his bat twice.
I was wondering about that too.
I thought I saw that.
Yeah.
Could that really be real? You know, it's the second contact that got him the hit.
Backhanded by Guerrero, and he can't get it out of the glove, so the glove goes to first base as well.
Not the first time this has happened. Glad we got to tighten those strings a little bit. He did the right thing, though. If it's going to get stuck, flip the whole thing over there. Trevor Richards looking like a receiver.
Can you imagine what's going through Richards' mind in that quarter of a second when he sees the whole glove coming at him?
Off the glove. That or it went through Vaughn's glove. It did save a run by slowing it down.
You're right. It went right through the glove, right through the web. Vaughn does everything right. I mean, he puts the ball right in the pocket, and that ball hits so hard it blows through the web.
So the walk brings in the lead run, and Gabe Kapler's going to have to come out.
Taylor Rogers came into the Giants dugout. You know he was frustrated. I mean, his hat off, walked over, took his glove, and threw it in the trash can.
2-2. That's a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Schmidt hustling in from third, and he dropped it. And then Gimenez picked it up and threw it away. Oh my goodness, Betts is gonna, now the Dodgers will have two at third. Yastrzemski throws to Crawford. They've got Mookie in a rundown. They're gonna throw home. Patrick Bailey will flip to Gimenez, who tags out Bush. Betts ends up at third, and that's one of the craziest plays in the history of the game. Oh my goodness. The Giants got bailed out. Casey Schmidt dropped the pop-up, and then all hell broke loose.
What was Bush doing?
I mean, Mookie wasn't hustling, but still, you're not getting Mookie. Oh my goodness.
And then if Bush you thought was going to score, you're thinking Mookie's going to be at third base with one out. Tying run, and then Bush just stopped. A lot of panic right there in that inning.
Off the right-hander, Bo Sullivan.
And his first pitch line to left, and Austin Hayes up against the wall. What in the world just happened? It looked like it was off the wall.
Tag them all.
Trey's going to tag the base runner Farmer. He's out. Farmer can't believe it. Everything is a mess. This is a double play. The O's are heading off the field. It looked like it was off the wall.
It was off the wall. He caught that ball on a ricochet off the wall, which you never see happen like that. How that happened, I don't even know. Because Austin Hayes is running to his back to the infield. Ricochet right there and right into Austin's glove on a ricochet.
David Bell's coming out for an explanation, but Senzel overran Farmer.
Yeah, it's all messed up. Because Farmer thought, of course, the ball was caught in the air, so he's trying to get back to first base. This has got to be like 1 in a million. I mean, how does that ball, running wide open, ricochets back into Hayes' glove?
That's into short center, and now they'll get the force play at third and the double play.
What an intelligent play.
Well, Whit Merrifield let the ball land, and he got the force play at third and the force play at second. Here comes Rocco Baldelli to come out and talk with Rob Drake about the play, but you're right, that was a heads-up play, and
not high enough to be an infield fly, even though it looked like maybe he had some intent, but backed up, played it on the hop, and then recognized where the runners were. Incredible.
That's going to be the appeal here for Rocco Baldelli as he talks to the umpire.
Infield halfway. Josh Bell comes to get this one. Now he's going to throw to third. They're calling him out on the line drive. So now you touch third base, you touch the base runner, and that should be a double play. Nobody's going anywhere.
Right.
And here comes Derek Shelton to argue with first base umpire Mark Wegner. It sure appeared to me that Mark Wegner put his hands up in the air to indicate the ball was caught. And now the Nats are running off the field.
No, he caught it. That's a catch.
That's a catch.
We got ourselves 2 feet in.
Josh Bell comes to get it, and then Sawinski didn't even hesitate. He booked it for home, and Adrianza, and now they're saying the run scored?
No, because here's the
Nationals are livid.
Wait, it's a catch. Here's the only thing. Park was on third, so the tag would not apply.
So here's Adrianza after the throw from Josh Bell.
Okay, so he tags him,
tags
and then
Park, and then touches the base.
Right.
Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. And that is an inadvertent backswing. The runner is going back to first. There is no out on the play. If it's deemed to be intentional interference, then the batter would be out and the inning would be over. But that has been called an inadvertent backswing. And you'll see immediately there. And you'll see the call from Ramon de Jesus, kind of the way he's moving his right arm, and he points the runner back to first.
So you don't see these very often, but this is what we call a do-over.
And now he's running. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw down. Safe at second to Rosarena. Number 30 on the season.
They're going to do the same thing again. They're going to send him back to first. Ramon de Jesus now is going to hear it from the dugout.
You might not see that twice in a season. Never mind twice in the same at bat. Let's take another look.
Watch the wild swing.
Yep, got him again.
And Danny quickly turns around to the umpire.
And if Kevin Cash, I mean, it's hard for us to know exactly what he's saying, but maybe he's saying, you know, as the catcher gets up, as Danny gets up, he's kind of moving forward a little bit and into the path of the swing. But I mean, this is a play, again, you rarely see it, and now we've seen it twice in the same at bat, which leads me to believe Manuel Margot's got a very long backswing. Runners are going, and a ground ball in the hole, and Guerrero is on his way home, but the ball didn't get out of the infield. Baez made a great play to keep it on the infield, but now we have obstruction called on the defense, I believe, and Guerrero has been awarded home, and A.J. Hinch is out for an explanation.
Yeah, the third base umpire, Eric Marcus, has indicated there was contact between the fielder and Guerrero. And after the ball went past Guerrero, the shortstop Baez fielded the ball in the outfield.
Bill Miller, I heard him say something about a violation. Did they call McNeil for being on the other side of the bag?
Yes, that's exactly what they're calling. As McNeil was playing like a first baseman, holding Volpe on the bag, actually straddled the bag.
2 out. The 0-2 reached forward, grounded slowly up the middle. Swanson will go the short way, and Cronenworth ends up colliding with the second base umpire, Ryan Wills. And now Jake's like, what is going on here? I'm on first base trying to get to second, and somehow you're between me and the bag. That kind of afternoon so far for the Padres. Inning is over. Padres get an unearned run, and we'll go to the fourth.
Hit sharply, and it hits the umpire. Fielded by Volpe. He steps on the bag.
Dead ball.
Hits Las Diaz.
Because he's inside the bag. He's inside second base. Everybody's going to be safe.
Yep.
Even though Volpe made an outstanding play on the ricochet off of Diaz.
Well, evidently there's a little bit of a carryover from last night's game to today's game. The lineup card exchange just happened. This is just moments ago. That's Guillermo Martinez, the coach for the Blue Jays, who rarely, as far as I am aware, Tabby, brings out the lineup card. He shakes Doug Eddings' hand. Eddings is at third today. He had the plate last night. And the strike zone, as everybody who watched the game knows, just was all over the place. And somebody, although that wasn't Eddings. I think that was the first base ump, Lance Barrett, who made the signal, and then Guillermo Martinez gets into it with Eddings. And unless that whole thing was fun and games, and we don't think it was, Guillermo Martinez is gone.
After Trout hit a 2-run homer to put the Angels up 4-2, he came in, Gahada did, and went 1-2-3 in the 10th. That's a fire alarm in the building. Nobody's moving yet. Hopefully just somebody accidentally bumped into it.
Phil Nevin now out to talk with the umpires. Try to figure out this fire alarm.
So he's asking Gahada, can you pitch in this? Check some scores. The Orioles, we'll see them next time we come home. That'll be next Monday. Talking about a slugfest. Get some more details on that as we move along. Adam Hammery right there saying, hey, let's play on.
Who's he giving? Oh, any distraction. Look at this. Umpire holding it up.
Just coming out, checking out the game. Couple good seats. Is that what distracted Turner?
I'm not sure. We're playing on now. And a 2-2 to Turner. He swings and misses for strike 3. Red Sox will strand 3.
Trivino getting loose. Peralta will throw that changeup anytime in any count.
And he's wearing Jameson Taillon's number 50.
Yeah, he's usually number 56. Realize he's got the wrong jersey on.
Yeah, it has to be that. Yeah, they have the real jersey there. When you put your jersey on, right, in a clubhouse, did you look to see if the number was right, or you just assumed it's in your clubhouse?
You just assumed it's your jersey.
Well, he's got the right jersey on, and he's hoping not to have to use it. If Peralta retires McKinnon, that's the ball game.
That's hit high in the air to deep left. It's got a chance. Grossman at the wall. Tie game. Langoliers sends it out.
Well, not a bad effort from the Heen dog, but he is a non-factor at this point. Tell you who is a factor. That dude right there. They call him Bangaliers. All aboard. Next stop, Pound Town. How about the fan? Make a play over the rail. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, he takes a good rip here. Deep out to left again. Rooker going back. It is gone. A grand slam for El Bombi.
That same guy caught it?
He sure did.
About 400 feet, 104 miles an hour off the bat for Garcia. Have an inning, Adolis Garcia, with a double, a home run, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored.
Nothing. Bottom of the 3rd. First pitch to Yordan Alvarez. Misses low. Here's the 1-0. Big breaking ball, and Hill lands that one, and it's 1-1. Sidearm breaking ball. Pops him up. Foul territory, left side, a long run. Hill's there too, and they can't get there. The 1-2, sidearm again. Fastball is a strike. That's strike 3 as Alvarez is down on strikes. He's still standing in the box. That's 3, isn't it?
I thought so. Jim Wolf doesn't think so. Neither does Yordan, neither does Rich Hill. So it must be 1-2 now.
All right. Breaking ball pulled on the ground to the right side. First baseman's got it. Dahlbeck shuffles into the pitcher. Hill covering the bag, and there's 1 away.
Charlie, 2-2 pitch. Squares to bunt. Did not go.
The ball just went under his foot.
I was going to say, I thought it may have grazed his foot.
Watch this. I think he picks up his foot and it goes under. Or between them. Between the legs.
The 5-hole. Look at Charlie's reaction.
He's thinking, how the heck did that not hit him?
As Kyle Tucker, who is now 4 for 5 in his career against C's, with an RBI double his last time up.
Did Cease just try and intentionally balk, just like what Texas did in Minute Maid Park?
Yeah, there was a serious amount of paranoia going around the league. But they're willing to move that runner 90 feet from home plate.
Especially in a 2-run game where a wild pitch makes it a 3-run game. When Texas did it, it was an extra innings when they were up 5 or 6.
Yeah. And Hobie Milner, the former Phil, is the new pitcher.
And like I said, this is the only lefty they have in their pen.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bryce is trying to figure out the release point. You're not used to this. Hobie can get down there pretty low.
Still not used to it. That's interesting. 3-1. 3-2. What do you think's going on here, John?
I don't know.
I don't think he saw any of those pitches the way you would want to. All right, so 1 out here in the 6th. That was very odd.
That was off of Pablo Lopez. Made it 4-3 at that point in time. Ball outside. That was his, and a balk. Okay.
Be careful, Richard.
Richard not in love with the balk call by first base umpire John Tumpain. He said that's a set.
Caught up like that. That's a tough pitch to catch.
And now another balk. Oh boy. Wow. Bleier's going to lose it here.
Yeah.
And now Donnie's out to defend Richard Bleier. Lewin Diaz playing a little defense on Bleier as well.
Well, this is a good job of Donnie coming out to de-escalate the situation. The first one I thought was a balk. We'll see how this one looks. I mean, I thought that one possibly could have set a little. I mean, that could have set right there. So
he did it again. He did it again. He called another balk. The first 3 balks of his career, and now Donnie is losing it, and he just got thrown out of the game. And here comes the first base umpire John Tumpain, who made all 3 of those balk calls.
yeah, get your money's worth right here. You got 9 games left. Let it fly. He's still protecting his guys. He knows that he's not coming back. He's still doing what he needs to do. I have chills watching that, actually. He stopped on that one. I thought that one wasn't. At this point, it's almost like Tumpain's just trying to make a point.
To ground out and end the inning after balking, and now he's been thrown out of the game after balking McNeil to second, third, and home. And Bleier's got words for the home plate umpire now as well.
Yeah, well, he's telling them, I've had 3 balks in my entire career.
We're going to step aside, and if anything else happens, we'll tidy that up for you when we come back.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button below.